Welcome to our deep dive into the fascinating world of regression analysis, specifically focusing on simple linear regression. Have you ever wondered how we can predict one variable based on another? Well, this is exactly where regression analysis comes into play. Let's explore. At its core, regression analysis is a statistical technique used to model and analyze the relationships between a dependent variable and one or more independent variables. Simple linear regression is the most basic form of regression and is perfect for understanding the relationship between two continuous variables. So, how do we create a simple linear regression model? First, we start with a scatter plot of our data to visualize the relationship. Our goal is to fit a line that best represents this relationship. This line is known as the regression line and is defined by the equation y equals b0 plus b1x, where y is the predicted value, b0 is the intercept, b1 is the slope, and x is the independent variable. To find the best fit line, we use the least squares method, which minimizes the sum of the squared differences between observed and predicted values. Once we have our regression equation, we can use it to predict values of the dependent variable based on new data for the independent variable. Now, let's talk about interpreting regression output. Once the model is built, software like Excel or Python's pandas will give us an output, usually including the intercept, slope, r-squared value, and p-values. The intercept is where the line crosses the y-axis. The slope indicates the direction and steepness of the line, showing how much y changes with a change in x. Understanding r-squared is crucial. It tells us how well our model explains the variability of the data. An r-squared close to 1 means a great fit, while closer to 0 suggests the model doesn't explain much of the variation. Finally, p-values help determine the statistical significance of the model. A p-value less than 0.05 typically indicates that the relationship is statistically significant. And there you have it, a comprehensive overview of simple linear regression. Understanding, creating, and interpreting regression models empower us to make data-driven decisions in fields ranging from finance to social sciences. Keep exploring and practicing these fundamental techniques to build your skills. Thanks for watching.